Swear and take oath that I shall truly and faithfully follow the regulations as per the code of conduct prescribed by the Academic Council of the Suryadatta Institute of Management and Mass Communication and Suryadatta Institute of Business Management and Technology to receive and uphold AICTE approved postgraduate diploma in management at all times and shall not indulge in any activity that shall belittle that PGDM conferred on me by acts, behavior or utterances that may devalue the meaning and purpose of this postgraduate diploma in management. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
This PGDM program of 2012-14 batch, the percentage of total pass out students in all specializations is 86. Now specialization wise, I will declare the percentage. Finance plus marketing, 100%. Marketing plus information technology, 89%. HR plus IB, 83%. And marketing plus international business, wherever I have read this specialization, both the specializations are major. Marketing plus IB, what should I read? It is 68%. Thank you, Shahadi.
Thank you very much, sir. Heartiest congratulations to all of you. May I now request Professor Dr. Sanjay Joradia, sir, Founder, President and Chairman, Suryadatta Education Foundation, to say a few words, please.
Good afternoon. Warm welcome to all of you. Today's chief guest, Honorable Shri Alokji Jain, Dr. Deepak Shikarpur, all my fellow colleagues, directors, staff members present over here, and my dear friends and young managers. Many, many congratulations to you in advance. Many, many congratulations to you. I'm aware that you are quite surprised when Professor Sethia was announcing about the percentage of passing students. I can see some question mark, I can see some surprises on your faces. But believe us, it is a true and fact result. And congratulations to you, particularly to marketing and finance students for achieving a grand success. Friends, today is a very special day for us and for you also. One, because you are going to be a true graduate today, it will be declared, and you will be getting your convocation. Though your journey in the corporate field as a young manager has already started, but the success, what is academic success which you have achieved, and the percentage of academic success achieved, particularly of this 12-14 batch, is quite satisfactory. Real success now lies with your managing resources, the way you manage your resources in the corporate world. One is the materialistic resources, and second is resources within. The materialistic resources which are available externally, how you manage and be successful in your corporate world is one achievement in your life. Secondly, internal achievement, because now the many challenges will come in your way. The success brings you a lot of glory, fame, money, the attraction towards the opposite sex, and so many other good things. But how you could control on all these parameters, even if you fail in managing one out of these resources, you will not be successful in your life. So you have to be very, very alert about these external attractions, the name, glory, fame, what you will keep on receiving day by day, year after year, by virtue of your achievements in the corporate world. So one important thing you have to remember about managing the resources, both external and internal, very, very effectively and carefully. Secondly, you have to use advanced tools to be successful in your corporate life. Only hard work, only subject knowledge is not going to work. You have to use technology to take advancement in your career. And that is possible only if you keep on continuously learning, upgrading yourself in your respective field, in your respective domain. You have achieved success, you have selected in the organization, you started working. Your comparison will be all those who are working in your respective department, in the respective organizations, in the respective sectors, because you will be representing your organizations in various forums. So your success will lie upon the continuous learning is the second parameter which I would like to tell you, that please keep on learning related to your sector, related to your profession, related to your specialization. Take a little bit of efforts in spending time in reading about the new developments which are going on in your related profession, specialization sector. Third, try to be a good human being, good relationship with all your colleagues in the organizations, in your society, in your personal life. Because the relationship with the human being, the relationship with your fellow colleague is going to be another great parameter to be more successful in your life. Because normally what happens, we are aware about all these parameters, but the way we start working, today's working life is very hectic. Morning till late evening, you're working, and therefore, conveniently or inconveniently, you try to ignore all these parameters. And I feel there has to be some role model in your life. There has to be some guru in your life, because guru will play a very important role. Guru means not necessarily only teacher. Guru is a source of higher intelligence in your respective field. If you are in marketing, if you are in automobile, if you are in finance, somebody, you should be having some higher intelligence associated with you, to whom you have to maintain good relationship with him. He can be from the same organization, or he can be from other organizations, maybe a member of some chamber of commerce, maybe a member of some association, with whom you should spend minimum 1 hour time every week, or at least 2 to 3 hours in a month. And try to gain, because energy will flow from higher resources to the lower resources. And there will be always somebody higher in your respective field. So try and interact with them so that some guidance you will get, some counseling you will get, some mentoring you will get, some updates you will get. Because if you have good relationship with the colleagues, because you have to dare to talk to them. They are there because every person who has achieved a landmark success in their life, he is waiting for somebody who is really interested in receiving some good knowledge. But you need to approach them. There are people who wants to give, but you should be also equally hunger of receiving some knowledge input. If that fire is there, and if you show that interest, definitely there will be people who will be available for you even during their holidays or weekends or during the late working, after the working hours, to guide you, to mentor you. That will show you some pathway to success. That will correct your expectations about the job or expectations from your organizations. Continuous correction will take place, and you will be more and more knowledgeable and will get motivated to achieve something in your life. The most important, the last thing which I always keep telling you about the good health. If good health is there, then only everything is possible. So try to spend at least 1 hour time for your own self, which is a true investment for your own self. Rest all, whatever you will be doing, it is to achieve some materialistic goal in your life. But 1 hour of time in the morning or in the evening after office hours, spend for yourself, for enriching yourself internally, externally, for creating good health, both the physical health as well as the mental health. With this, I once again congratulate you all Thank you, Jain sir, for sparing your valuable time. Thank you, Deepak Shikarpur. He is actually having one very important meeting today, but still, because of the love and affection and he being passionate for addressing the young minds always, he has agreed for our invitation. Jain Saab is also having a very hectic schedule. He is heading the car plant and they have come up with many new models. We were discussing about the development at Tata Motors, and he has also agreed to arrange visit of our students to his plant to see what Tata Motors is doing at national level, at global level. They are the real company, the real heroes I can say in the Indian automobile market, who have shown the courageously to start the car manufacturing in India, which was otherwise a dream. Only two models were there, Fiat and Ambassador. And there were no development for years together, same models we were selling because there was no competition available. And when the competition was brought in by the government due to globalization, due to liberalization, a lot of development has taken place. We will definitely share and give some insight to you so that that will become a guideline for you how to look at it, how to be more successful in the corporate world. I request you to attend the evening alumni meet also, because today, as you are having dual specialization, so today we have dual program. Yeah, convocation program and alumni meet also. Please do come with all your friends, and if you have some family members along with you who have come all the way for attending this convocation program along with you, you may please bring them. The invitation is there to you all. Last invitation to you all for your lifetime. One, to attend 7th February, our Foundation Day. This year also on 7th February 2015, we are celebrating our 17th Foundation Day. Please do come from wherever you are. Try to inform to your friends also. It's an open invitation for your lifetime. Last Sunday of every year, last Sunday of the December every year, there will be alumni meet. Please treat this as an open invitation, though written invitation, communication, email, on WhatsApp, social media will communicate to you. But please try to spare, apply for your leave at least 3 months in advance, because as you grow in the hierarchy, you will be required for the organization during this period also. But if you complete your work, take little advancement, complete your work in time, and from 25th onward till 31st you should be on vacation every year, and that vacation should be celebrated in Pune. During that vacation on 28th or 29th or whichever Sunday is there, you should be in our campus. And the third open invitation for you for the Teachers' Day, which is there on every 5th September, because these days are fixed. So these three open invitation I am giving it to you. Over and above, we have a Saturday Alumni Forum. You have become alumni now. Whenever you are in Pune, or if you are working in Pune, kindly spare minimum 2 hours time, whichever Saturday if it is possible for you, to share your experience to the present student, first year and second year students, maybe related to your specialization, maybe about the general development, maybe about some new interesting, inspiring story you have learned, maybe about organizing their visit to your office or the industry, and try to enrich them also. Slowly, develop some training modules and come back to the education field in next 5 years, 10 years, 15 years time, because education industry needs people like you who are working professionals having industry exposure, who can better enrich our present students, because Government of India yesterday only they have announced a 5-year program in education. Up till now it was BA or BCom or BSc and then BEd, and now they have integrated this program from 12 plus 5 years program, because India is lacking of good teachers. Good teachers are not available. So I think it is our moral responsibility also to spare few hours time in a month, and slowly over a period of time go as a guest faculty on a part-time basis and become a full-time faculty in years to come. Wish you all the best and good luck. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir, for your words of encouragement and inspiration. And from it all, sir, I hope our students, as you so rightly put it, become good human beings. Let me hear a yes for that, please.
Yes.
Thank you, students. May I now request our chief guest, Mr. Anup Kumar Jain, to address us all. Sir, please.
Very good afternoon to everybody. Thank you very much for this opportunity to be here this day. Let me thank you on the dais, members on the dais, founder, president and chairman, and of the Suryodaya Institute, Professor Sanjay Chorodia Sahab, Mr. Professor Sethia, Dr. Deepak Shikarpur, for inviting me here on this day, on the Convocation Day. I would like to thank Professor Nath for a very brief, sweet, nice introduction which he has made. Thank you very much. I think that many important events happens in the institute like this, and Suryodaya Institute is one of them, that many annual events are happening. As he already said, that 7th is the Founders' Day, and today is also one of the very important day, is your Convocation Day. So let me sincerely and joyfully express my gratitude to the chairman and founder, president, Mr. Chorodia, Dr. Chorodia, and Dr. Sethia, and the organizing committee here for inviting me here. Thank you very much. Let me tell you something about the economic scenario today which we have. You must have seen that last 2-3 years, the country was not having a very good, and it was passing through a recession. Economy was down. You must have seen that everywhere. The bankers were not giving loans, the bankers and the housing colonies, housing loans and everything were not given, car loans were not given, there was no money, and the recession was there. All the institutes, all the companies were on a very low level. This has affected our economy, but after this government which has come today, the government is stable, and it is giving positive signs that the economy is on the recovery path. People's confidence has been restored, and they are moving towards the positive thinking, and the positive growth is also expected. Infrastructure and what has been declared, like infrastructures, progress in the infrastructures like roads, making of bullet trains. These things of growth in IT sectors, in various education sectors, has really helped people's confidence to build in, and it is giving a positive signal that economy is on a growing path. This mindset change in the today's is one of the very big things which is to happen. Today we are in each and every sector, the competition is very high. You take IT sector, you take manufacturing sector, you take fast moving consumer goods sector, you take banking sector, even you take TV channels, the competition is too high. People are fighting even for their place, the market share. And today, what we are here today in front of you, and we have to keep on fighting. We have to see that how we make our own company, our own strategies to see that we beat the competition. Digital marketing is also one of the things which is coming to picture right now. Today, everybody is buying online. You must